Pleasure.
Nick, thank you for having me, bro.
Of course, man. Welcome
Appreciate
to Sharing Your Visions.
Of course.
Right? It's a good friend of mine, Joe. Very well enthusiastic student here at Centenary. He's currently majoring in communications, right? I believe.
I'm a writing major.
Oh, writing major, actually. Oh, okay.
Writing.
Writing major. So, my first question for you is, what do you do for a living?
So, for a living, I am a full-time college student. While I was in college, I had some part-time jobs and some internships and stuff like that. But this is my last semester here. So mainly it's just been my independent study, being a full-time student, and really just kind of grinding out this last semester. And then I'm going to focus on like that big boy job, that real job, you know, that I can't wait, you know, hopefully next year I'll get that big job.
Nice. Absolutely, man. Dream big.
I know, dude.
I'm dream big.
I want to be in the city like my boy Nick. I want to be there. That's where I want to be.
Yeah, say New York City. Great spot. And it's a good city for even though it's expensive to live in, they got great jobs.
It's the best.
Yeah.
It's the best
Absolutely.
for everything.
Yeah. So my second question for you is, since you're a writing major, what do you visualize in your future? Do you see yourself pursuing some sort of writing career?
Yeah, absolutely. You know, here at Centenary, I've been lucky to take a number of different classes, from journalism to content creation, current topic content creation, where I got journalistic writing, marketing writing, professional writing, Dr. M. So I feel like I kind of have a number of different writing capabilities that I'd love to apply to any different kind of work position. So I look forward to seeing where I fall in the writing field, because writing, there's a lot of different branches of it. So I just look forward to seeing how that goes. Where I see myself, you know, I would love to be working for a newspaper or something like that. I'd love to see myself in the journalistic field, but to start off, I definitely see myself working in an office, technical writing, professional writing.
Absolutely. Hey, it's a great vision.
Thank you.
And it's kind of funny. I was just about to say this. I ask this question to everybody. If you could predict your future in 10 years, what do you see yourself?
10 years. 10 years. Well, 10 years I'll be 33. That's crazy. But I'll be 33 years old. I hope I have that job. I hope I'm making a good salary. And, you know, I hope that, you know, I hope that there's a family of mine being built.
Mm-hmm.
I hope by then, you know, I have some kind of clear understanding of, you know, who my soulmate is and how I can begin my family. That's really important to me. So I really hope at 33, I have a good job, financial security, and my family is beginning to come together.
Slowly. Got big plans. So I respect about you, man. That's good. You dream big.
Thank you, bro.
Once again, dream big. So, got another question for you. I know you don't have it on you right now, but I noticed you walk around with a book bag. And you used to play football.
I did, yeah, in high school.
Right, in high school.
Mm-hmm.
I wanted you to tell me, how was that experience?
It was an interesting experience. I only played high school football for about 2 years, and it was mainly because I struggled socially in high school. I struggled to find my voice and my friends. So I really just pushed myself, and I joined the football team with very, very, very little prior experience. It was a great way to meet some people.
Absolutely.
And it broke me out of my shell. But it was a tough, 2 years. But it taught me a lot about myself. And I didn't play that much. I wasn't the greatest player. Mm-hmm. But it really did teach me a lot about myself, how to open up, how to be social, and how to make friends in a time that I really felt like I couldn't. And I had some good experiences. I had some good experiences playing high school football. It's tough, but it was fun.
Absolutely. I mean, sports, it's the life. It's like it's something that could gather up a bunch of students and socialize and make friends. You know.
Absolutely.
You got fun, and most importantly, you can stay passionate about it or even do it as a hobby.
Yeah. Now you see soccer in Europe.
Yeah,
in other countries, they take it very, very seriously. It's a great way to unite people. Countries,
absolutely, yeah.
World Cup.
Yeah, especially the Olympics.
Olympics, that's another one. You know, sports really does unite people. It's competition, but it's friendly competition.
It's friendly competition at the same time. Yeah. Absolutely. Joe, thank you so much for being on here.
Thank you for having me. I appreciate it. Anytime.
Yeah, thank you.
Thank you.
Sophia. Nice to have you on here.
Thank you, Daddy.
Welcome to Sharing Your Visions. This is a podcast ran by me, Nick Storms, your host. So this is Sophia Mendez. She's a student here at Centenary University. currently majoring in psychology.
Yep.
And basketball player here,
Yes.
right? Yes. Tell me, how's the season going so far?
So far, really good. High hopes. Yeah.
High hopes. Nice. So let's start off. I would like to know what you do for a living.
Currently, right now, I'm a full-time student, so I do not have a job. Outside of being here, the commitment with school and basketball is too much, so I'm sticking with that. But I have an on-campus job as an RA in a film, and I'm very active.
Okay, so a job on campus. I mean, hey, a little extra cash doesn't hurt. A little extra cash doesn't hurt at all. Other question is, so you're a psychology major, right?
Yeah.
What do you plan to do with that? Do you see yourself like out of college being like a psychologist?
A therapist.
Therapist?
Yeah.
Yeah, therapist.
Most people go for therapy. I want to be a sports psychologist, so yeah, I want to pay attention to a lot of athletes and stuff like that, and just working on not only strengthening our body but our minds.
Nice. And what do you see yourself working at in this field? Here in Jersey or like out of state?
No, my dream job is to be like a professional team's like basically therapist, or be on their wellness team, do the best that I can with that. And yeah.
Nice, very nice. So my third question for you is, since you're on the basketball team and everything, what's like your main goal this season for little girls?
This season?
Yeah. Not even just for yourself, but like, you know, the team goal.
Yeah, I definitely want to work to be able to produce double-doubles, you know, produce offense in points, but also be able to, you know, come up on the boards high. So yeah, I'd say that's my goal for this season.
Absolutely. Maybe even getting triple doubles or
Oh,
double doubles.
slow down a little bit.
Absolutely. But yeah, I say the main goal of basketball obviously is show teamwork, dedication. Even if you get L's, I mean, hey, at least you're trying. Just gotta keep your heads up. You know, one thing I learned playing basketball in my life is that never discourage your teammates. Never get at them saying, "Oh, you did this wrong, you did that wrong." You know, you gotta uplift.
Energy, yeah.
Show good energy, uplift, right? And motivate. So,
Exactly. Yep.
Yeah.
I agree.
Yeah. So this is the question I ask everybody: if you could predict your future in 10 years, where do you see yourself?
In 10 years from now, what do I predict myself? Hi, babes. We're recording. We're recording.
Actually. Yeah. So.
You're good. I know. I'll come see you in a minute. 10 years from now?
Yeah.
Well, I do hope that I have my dream goal at the end of the day. You know,
right.
Part of a professional
Absolutely.
team, doing what I want, what I love to do. I try to do with my teammates as much as possible, making sure everyone's well mentally and creating that division between the physical and the mental parts of the game is hard to kind of keep that division. So it's kind of like I just try to do my best like that. I try to be very uplifting and encouraging, so I just hope that I can continue doing that.
And being a leader?
Down the line. Yeah.
Being a leader. Absolutely. Being a leader, you know, that's the goal in life. You got to be a leader. Absolutely. Very nice. But thank you so much for being on here.
Of course. Thank you.
Hello, Amanda.
Hello, what's
How
up?
you doing?
I'm good, how are you?
I'm good. I can't complain. Welcome to Sharing Your Business by Nick Storms.
Thank you.
Of course, my pleasure. So this is Amanda. She's a sophomore here at Central University, currently majoring in psychology and criminal justice. And may I just say that is incredible how you're doubling both majors. I've never seen somebody, not even a college student, even double their majors, which is kind of interesting. So I had to bring you on here to really also share your business for the future and what you see yourself doing.
Yeah.
So I gotta ask, what do you do for a living?
So right now I'm a student, obviously. I'm double majoring in criminal justice and psychology. And right now I am a tour guide for admissions. And I also...
I see you on campus lately doing that, actually.
Yeah, doing my tours. And then I also am the current head of recognized student organizations on campus.
Nice. How do you like your sophomore year so far?
I like it. It's nice. I've been trying to take a light load on classes because I'm more focused on involvement.
Right. So my other question for you is, how's touring the school going for the visitors? Okay.
Touring the school?
Yeah.
So I try to be very personable in my tours. I do love giving tours to people. Some people you can obviously tell they're not interested. Other people are super interested, and you know, those are super fun people to tour. So yeah, I enjoy it a lot.
So this is a question I like to ask everybody. So if you could predict your future in 10 years, what do you see yourself?
So hopefully, you know, having a family and stuff like that. I do want that. But I would also like to have laws passed based on like pets and stuff like that, like further criminalizing animal abuse in pets and incorporating them as part of the family instead of just property and stuff like that. I'm super passionate about it, so that's one of my life goals, is to work on programs that, you know, give more recognition to pets and the importance that they have.
Oh, okay. So basically similar to like the animal health thing.
In a way, yes. I would have taken animal health, but I'm not interested in like you know, veterinary stuff like that.
Oh yeah, that's different.
I'm more interested in the legal side of like protecting pets. Originally, when I came here, I majored in just criminal justice, and I wanted to be an advocate for children who have been assaulted. Yeah. However, a lot of those sort of children have advocates already, and although they definitely do need more, what they do not have is any advocates for pets and stuff like that, or very little, and it's not that heard of. So that's something that I want to do, because they don't have any voices. They can't speak. So I would like to, you know, be their advocate and fight for them.
Fight for them. Absolutely.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. It's a great vision to have, really.
Thank you.
Really. I can see you doing that. So my final question for you is, I know you doubled your major, psychology and criminal justice. Okay. What I was gonna ask is, if you're the animal, what's it called again? The animal
health.
Animal health. Yeah, it doesn't work out. Do you see yourself possibly doing something in the real world with like your majors, like psychology or criminal justice?
So the reason why I picked up psychology was because a big part of it, I did realize, was I'm analyzing the relationship between animals and humans.
Right. So
psychology is a big thing to pick up on, and in a big part, not only based on experience, but based on merit. So people are like, wow, she knows what she's talking about. She has a psychology degree along with criminal justice and stuff like that. But I don't know. I think working maybe in the court system or something like that. I am trying to, like, I am picking up a class next semester that talks about law and stuff like that, and how to legal research and writing. So hopefully that'll help me a lot in that.
I'm sure it will.
Thank you.
Definitely. Well, thank you so much for being on here.
Thank you.
Of course, my pleasure.
No, it was good, yo.
How you feeling?
Feeling good. Glad to be here.
New day, new blessings, new opportunities.
Just beautiful day outside. It's sunny.
It doesn't even feel like November.
It doesn't.
No.
It feels like we're in like October. So.
Literally.
And December starts next
like
week.
September.
Right?
September, that's my birthday month too. So
same here.
Yeah.
Same here.
Yeah. Virgo twins, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Virgo gang.
I'm a Libra. But, yeah.
Oh, you're a Libra?
I'm a Libra.
Okay.
Yeah.
But anyways, welcome to Sharing Your Visions, bro.
Thank you for having me.
This is Dave. Yeah, of course. We work with student activities together. He's currently a senior, about to graduate in a few weeks. He majors in business administration.
Yep.
And yeah, man, proud of you, bro. You about to be out of here. You about to
go into the real world, you know?
Yeah, man. How you feeling about it?
Honestly, I feel like weird, because this feels like, damn, like my 4.5 years here is like gone. Like I'm not gonna miss the classes, but I'm gonna miss like the environments here, like this kind of connections I have built on campus, and I kind of left a legacy that I'm happy about. Like I can finally say like I'm happy I'm leaving school because I left such a big legacy here at campus.
That's a great way to go out.
100%.
So let's get started, man. So my first question for you is, what do
Yes.
you do for a living?
So what I do for a living is I currently got an internship right now at USA Sports Group. I'm an operation and logistics intern over there, and I essentially, my main task is making sure the coaches send in time off requests forms to me, and I essentially put it in the system in the Excel file that we all have and share. And if they get approved, I gotta go into the system, making sure that I have the correct dates for them, correct time for them, getting essentially how time off works. You have the time off that day, then I send an email out saying like, hey, your time off has been approved. And of course I work for student activities. I'm part of EOP. I'm part of a national fraternity here. I'm president of. I am in SGA.
Yeah, man,
I'm like heavily involved on this campus. So.
Absolutely. I saw you on the dance crew too,
Yeah.
actually. That was dope.
Yeah, I was performing at Multicultural Feast.
Multicultural Feast.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm a little mad I missed it though, but I saw some videos.
It's all
So,
good.
yeah.
Thank you.
Nah, you good. So my second question for you
Yeah.
is, I actually want to ask this.
Mhm.
Since you worked at student activities long, right?
Yeah.
I wanted to know, like, how was it the first year working?
So first year working at student activities, I think we're still coming out of like the COVID restrictions. I think I started in 2022. Yeah, and COVID restrictions were getting lightened up on that stuff, so people were out there. People were like going out to these events, and I feel like now this time around, I feel like this is the most engaged campus I've seen throughout the time I've worked here. Again, this is just what I see. Like, of course, many people have different opinions, people have different stories, but in my opinion, I think this year's freshman class is definitely more involved than the previous freshman classes over the years that I've worked for student activities. Seen a lot more freshmen come out up to a lot of these events.
Oh yeah, seen a lot too. Smaller question for you is,
Yeah.
This is a good one actually. I'm curious about this.
Okay.
I was when I first came in the center,
Yeah.
I never knew they had a dance team or like a dance fraternity. That's what like
Yes,
team.
it's a fraternity, national fraternity.
That's a fraternity.
Yeah.
Nice. So I really want to know, how was the experience there?
So my experience in the frat, so my frat is called Lambda Sigma Upsilon Latino Fraternity Incorporated. And it's honestly the best experience I've ever had, honestly. I'm so glad. I don't regret not joining because I met so many cool people, so many like brothers and sisters that I could actually call them like my full brothers, my sisters. I could depend on them. Like I have another support system right by my side. I could call them my family. They always chill in my house. I have people come over to my house of different organizations too. It's not just my bros and my sisters. It's also different other organizations too. And we build that relationship. We build that bond.
Mm-hmm.
And like I'm honestly glad I joined it because if I didn't, I feel like I wouldn't be where I'm at currently right now if it wasn't for being in this frat.
Hey man,
Right.
Great answer. So I like to ask this question to everybody. All honesty.
Yeah.
You could predict your future in 10 years. What do you see yourself?
So in 10 years, wow, I never really thought of that.
Yeah, I know, man.
So
Just think hard.
yeah, I'm thinking hard.
Yeah.
So where I see myself at 10 years now is either I am a high position in operations, like either a COO or like a higher level up there, you know,
Right.
kind of making money, kind of have a family, or at least getting like engaged, like at least have a family or like starting a family, getting ready to start a family with my loved ones. And yeah, honestly, you can't really predict where you see yourself in 10 years because life changes, all that stuff. But that's where I want to be in the next 10 years.
Right. Yeah. That's something I'm looking for, man.
Mhm.
Like I know you can't predict your future.
Exactly.
But, hey, I'm just saying, like, if you could predict it, like,
Exactly.
where you
That's
see
what I
yourself,
want to see.
yeah.
I want to see my COO. I want to be like in a big house, big mansion. And yeah, kind of help my family out too. Like help them
Yeah.
out everywhere I can.
Drive sport cars.
Yeah, exactly.
Me too. Man. So my last question.
Yeah.
My last question. Ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Since you about to hit the real world,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah, I'm about to hit the real world.
Right. I gotta ask this because I didn't experience this yet, but I'm gonna experience it. I say
Yeah.
around 2027.
Yeah.
Because my graduation date.
Yeah.
How's the feeling of like just thinking about it and processing like,
Mhm.
oh man, the real world's coming. What's that feeling? Is it like the hype feeling, or it's like a little nervous feeling?
That's a very
'Cause I'm sure anxiety comes from
that's a very excellent question. And honestly, it's definitely a little bit of both. It's definitely like I'm happy that I'm going to the real world, like to experience like everything, but also kind of scared too because now like I don't really like I'm gonna have so much free time in a sense and like really don't know what to do because now for class when I'm in school you have classes then you have scheduled then you have all this stuff. I'm always keeping busy, but then when I'm in the real world I was like damn, now I got work. I'm trying to find a job first, and once I get that job now I gotta work, let's say example, for 9 to 5. Now from that 5 to on, like I don't know what to do. Like it's kind of like I have to figure something out. I got to pick up new hobbies, pick up new stuff, like or even then, just like it's nerve wracking at first, but I feel like you have a good support system. I feel like if you have like someone that could help you out, definitely reach out. Don't feel like you're alone in this. Like you're always gonna have people around you. That's what I was told too by a lot of people. I've also asked like a brother who just recently graduated too. Is like, what's life like? He said that you have so much free time, but you want to keep yourself busy. You always want to keep yourself busy because
Right,
you
yeah,
don't
that's
want
the
to.
real answer.
That's the
Busy.
most important advice is keep yourself busy. You work, then find something what you do afterwards so you could decompress, de-stress from work.
Yeah. We'll also find something that you love to do.
Exactly.
'Cause there's a lot of people out there in the real world that don't really have jobs that they love to do.
Exactly. So that's why you find new hobbies. That's why you explore new hobbies.
Right.
Paint, go walk, ride a bike. Like there's so many little things that you could do if you put your mind to it.
Absolutely, bro. Great answer, my brother. Thank you for being on,
Of
man.
course. Thank you for having me.
Of course.
Not much, man.
How you feeling?
I'm feeling good.
Hey, man, welcome to Sharing Your Visions about Nick Storms.
Glad to be here, man. Glad to be here.
Glad to be here, too. So, this is Troy, very well enthusiastic student here at Centenary.
Mm-hmm.
He's been working the events around campus. He's a senior.
Yep.
And he's currently majoring. What's your major again?
Writing, but mainly in creative writing.
Creative writing, okay. Been a few of my classes, too.
Yep.
Alright, works with student activities, the organization that we work with. So, you already know what we do, man. We make the community a better place.
Yeah.
Absolutely. So, yeah, man. Welcome to Sharing Your Visions. Let's start off. So, my first question for you is, what do you do for a living?
So, other than student activities, I'm part of Omega Rho. I'm part of Omega Rho.
Mm-hmm.
I'm also in the multilingual club.
Mm-hmm.
I'm also part of the Cyclone Chronicle. And I'm also part of. To be honest, I just do a lot. I do a lot on campus. It's hard to name clubs, but I'm also the president of the volleyball club. I want to get that out. I'm part of the volleyball club.
Mm-hmm.
And again, there's a lot of clubs I'm part of.
Hey, that's good, man. You know, being a part of the club, that's what makes you a big part of the organization here on campus, bro. You know what I'm saying? I know you got the volleyball club thing going. You got you got student activities going.
Mm-hmm.
You got what else? You said you're in the frat too, right?
Yeah, Omega Rho.
So that's good.
Yeah.
That's what's up, bro. So my other question for you is, since you're about to graduate, right?
Mm-hmm.
What do you see yourself doing out of college?
So this is also a hard part for me because mainly I do want to continue writing.
Mm-hmm.
So my main goal is to write novels, to be honest, and if for some reason that doesn't work out, I could try work for journalism.
Mm-hmm.
And but my main goal is to learn. Is to work for WWE one day as a creative writer.
Oh, WWE. Nice.
Yeah, I'm a big wrestling fan. I want to work for at least them as a creative writer.
That's what's up, man. So my other question for you is, since you recently just started this volleyball club, right?
Mm-hmm.
How's it going?
Okay, so the volleyball club has been around since my freshman year.
Oh, okay.
So it's been a long time. It's just that I'm in control of it.
Yeah, what I was gonna ask is how's it going so far?
It's going decent. It's going well. I know I'm going to graduate, and I'm going to have to pass on that role to. I already had somebody in mind for it, and honestly, he's a good pick. I trust him with all my heart.
It's good, man. You gotta have trust. So my other question for you is, and I ask this to everybody. Ready? If you could predict your future in 10 years, where do you see yourself?
That's a good question. I would say get into the business of hopefully with WWE creative writing, because I like to be creative and I also love wrestling. So I want to work for them. It's a mix of both worlds. That is my dream job. Hopefully to be part of that. And again, writing a book, I know I could do that possibly as well.
Oh yeah, anything's possible.
That,
Anything's possible, bro. Yeah.
I know that's all it could be in back pocket as well. But you never know. You never know what could happen in the next 10 years or so.
Anything can happen, bro.
Anything can happen.
Anything can happen. Anything. So, hey, man, thank you so much for being on here, man.
No problem, man.
Way to go.
Thank you.
Coach, my pleasure. Hello, Mr. President.
Hey, how you doing, Nick?
I'm good.
Good. Thanks for doing this.
Of course, my pleasure. Welcome to Sharing Your Business by Nick Storms.
I'm honored to be here. I watch you on social media, and you're doing good stuff.
Oh, man, appreciate that. I mean, it's a lot, just doing great things for the community.
You are. You are.
So this is President Caldwell, president of Centenary University, currently the 15th president, and he's been doing it for a year and a half.
About a year and a half.
Yeah. And get this, the first African American president here.
And I'm proud about that. And my dad knew and marched with Dr. King, so I grew up around the civil rights movement, and so I look at any opportunity we have to be one to really continue the civil rights movement, to bring people together.
Right.
And that's what I'm trying to do.
So my first question for you is, how does it feel to be the president of Centenary?
Well, this is my first presidency. I was running an entrepreneurial institute at Fairleigh Dickinson University, and it's good to be in charge. I gotta tell you, it's good to be in charge. I can't lie. It's hard to be in charge because everything bad that happens is your fault, but also everything good that happened is your fault. But also trying to bring some innovation to the university. This is an amazing place. It's a beautiful place. A beautiful campus, equestrian center. And so we're bringing some new innovations here, and so it's kind of exciting.
Absolutely. Great place, great community. So my second question for you is, how does it feel to be the president? Is it a good feeling? Is it like, oh my God, I'm in control, I can do this, I can do that? I know it's a great feeling.
Well, one of the things I learned is that don't believe your resume. And the more humble you are, the more power you get. See, a lot of people don't understand that. They think if you're bragging, I'm the president, you got to treat me a certain way. No, they don't get, but they get respect if you don't they give you that. So it's just my personality. I had a chance to go to Princeton and Wharton. I got my doctorate, but there are people smarter than me, and so I really, it feels good, but it feels good because I can help people.
Help people. Yeah, that's it. I know you not bragging around saying, "Oh, I'm in control of this and control of that."
That's not me.
I was just saying, but it's a good feeling to have.
It's a great feeling because I have a perspective, and I have people like you, and I can give opportunities to young people who have what it takes to be successful. Well, yeah, but you're already successful. You already had that ever since I met you. You had that success mindset and that good energy, which I think is so important. And the positivity. See, that's the thing. Too many young people are negative. They don't understand. You got to be positive. Life is hard. Life is hard, but you got to smile through the charges.
You got to operate with positivity always. No matter what life brings you.
Exactly.
You got to operate with positivity.
Exactly. Yeah. You and I are cut from the same cloth. Yep.
So, third question. Oh, this is a good one. I really want to ask this.
Yeah.
So, about the civil rights movement, right?
Yeah.
How does it actually feel to be the first African American president?
It feels good. It feels that Yeah, no, Nick, I'll be honest. The sad thing is my dad, who actually marched arm in arm with Dr. King, died in 2020. And so I happen to be pastor of a church, Covenant United Methodist Church in Plainfield. And the president, my dad never saw me do that. But I think in heaven, he talked to God and said, this guy's not busy enough, so make him a president and a pastor.
Yeah, you hear conversations. You hear conversations you don't hear.
Yeah, exactly. And so I think that I feel this calling to really carry on the civil rights movement, to really and do it in a different way, and do it by just making people feel, whether they're black or white or yellow or green, feel positive about the future.
Right.
And that's why I love your attitude. And we need more young people to really see the good in the future, not the bad.
The bad. Right.
And so it feels great. I mean, it really feels great. I mean, let me say, there's no other job I'd rather be doing.
Oh.
That much to say. And at my age, you want to get to a point where you do it for free if you could afford to.
Right.
You want to be somewhere, and I am there. I am there.
I want to be there, right. So this is another question I like to ask everybody. And it's going to be a little different for you. But usually what I ask my guests on the show is if you could predict your future in 10 years, where you see yourself. For you, I want to ask this. Did you predict your future? Did you think that you'd be right here in this position, or you thought you'd be somewhere else?
No, I never thought. When I was young, I wanted to be a pro basketball player or a pro tennis player, and I haven't met too many presidents that thought they would be president. You kind of fall into it.
Right.
But there's no job I'd rather be. I hope I have a 5-year contract. Hope to have another one. So certainly in 8 years, I plan to be here. But you have a lot of influence when you're a president of a university. And so what I want to do is use that. I coined a term called urban traumatic stress disorder, UTSD. And a lot of young people from urban communities are dealing with, they're nothing to do with how smart you are, but the amygdala, you're kind of on edge. And so, but there are ways to deal. We have something called post-traumatic growth. So I envision 10 years from now that I'm working in the community to really help people be all they can be.
All they could be. Oh.
And that's kind of where I want, and using what we're doing here to build on that.
Absolutely. So my last question is, do you see yourself doing this for quite a while, or do you see yourself maybe progressing somewhere else? Or?
No, I think this will be my last college presidency, but it's amazing because a conversation with a young person, I can change their life here. I can change it for the better. I can really say, hey, you're smarter than you think you are. And so I plan to be here as long as I can, as long as God willing and my health holds up. I think there are a lot of things. This is a unique university. We can change the world from here, and I want to be part of that change.
Great answer. Oh, Mr. President, thank you so much.
Thank you, man. Thank you. This is good. This is good
My
stuff.
pleasure.
Goodbye, everybody. Take care.
Take care, everybody.